What is up, guys, and welcome back. Right here we have episode 2, which is the Dead Horse Lake 100% collectibles. Now there is a timestamp in the description, and if you're looking for a specific one, you can head down there. It's going to be difficult to cycle through them because the collectibles themselves don't actually have numbers, but if you have any questions at all, just ask me. I'm always going to reply. So let's get into it. Okay, first up is a little issue I had with the footage, and I actually lost it in the end, so I had to record this without actually collecting them. But you can see them both right over there, a nutrient cache and a landmark, one and one for the first ones of each at least, in between those two little islands right there. You come to these broken buildings, you head inside, and the nutrient cache is going to be right over here in that little gap just in front of its nose. Then if you do a 180 and head to the left, the landmark is going to be right underneath this lamppost, which is still working somehow. It's going to be right over there. So apologies for that, but again, they're out in the open and fairly easy to locate. Okay, next one is going to be landmark 2. Now, if you did watch the previous video, I did say that I was going to start doing multiple collectibles in one run or clips. And I do start doing that more so on the next area, but I also do a couple of them on this one. So again, you're probably not here to find these collectibles, but
the artist spent 16 years building this sculpture out of trash pulled from the lake, only to have it thrown back in the lake by intoxicated locals.
But I have to show them all in the aiming of getting everything absolutely done in one video. So I absolutely love the chirping, absolutely loving this game so much. I was skeptical at first, but now I'm sold. Absolutely awesome. Having a bit of trouble charting the license plate right there. That is the first one. Next one is going to be landmark number 3. And again, in the open, easy to fetch or to locate. And as I'm going through the extra areas, well, not the extra areas, the next areas,
until local police departments settle a dispute over jurisdiction, these two remain a popular attraction for selfie-seeking snorkelers.
Yup, in the next areas they can get quite confusing to locate the collectibles, but I've got your back, no worries. And remember, guys, if you have any questions at all, just ask me, always going to reply. So, nutrient cache sitting right there on the pipe, easy lemon squeezy.
Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world.
I agree. Mr. Cyril Figgis from Archer. Chris Parnell, I think. I'm not actually sure on the name, but it sounds familiar. Okay, next one is going to be right over here. Landmark again, out in the open. Easy stuff.
Shark versus dolphin. Orca versus giant squid. Boat versus pylon. When establishing dominance, the contest is usually a deadly one.
I love
with
it.
Survival as the prize.
I love it. There's so many Easter eggs and so many references in this. From Happy Gilmore to... oh, jeez, I can't even start beginning to name them all. But pretty much every landmark is some sort of Easter egg. Next one is going to be a landmark right again here in the open. And I'm very much enjoying the later stages now.
While most know him as the friendly face of Captain Winky's Fish and Chips, in real life, the pirate was a genocidal monster who murdered and enslaved thousands.
I love it. Yeah, really enjoying the open areas now, because in the beginning it's kind of tight. And now in the next area and the following area, you're in the ocean pretty much, and you can really stalk your prey. You can go down like a shark does and attack from below, whereas now it's kind of difficult to attack stealthily, for your initial attack, that is.
The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror.
Reign of terror indeed. Kill those humans. Okay, this one's going to be a bit of a land frog over here. We're going to hop into the center of this area and head down the drain pipe. And also figuring out, you can actually equip evolutions once you get them to, you know, have bigger lungs or to be able to function on land a bit better or to move on land a bit better.
The shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating, eater.
Just making the game a lot more in-depth than I was previously told by a couple of bad reviews. So once again, thanks Sharon for getting me on this again. Okay, this one gave me some trouble. For some reason I just couldn't get it, but at the time I was still wet behind the gills. I was going to say wet behind the ears.
As with many social movements, the annual Driftwood Man Festival purports to foster progressive change.
I like it. Wet behind the gills, and you got to jump way before you get to the actual item you're trying to get. And then you use the bite R2 to actually lunge forward and grab it. So we're going to head into this grate right here. One of my favorite areas to the left there, the Snitch Cove or something, I think it's called that, where all the Mafia bodies are. It's so funny, I laughed so hard. So we're going to speed this tunnel vision up over here. And there's a plate right there. Okay, so from that location, just a quick map check. We're going to head straight through. And the best way to do this kind of thing in the tunnels is to enter an area and not move. So you know where you came from, and then survey the area and see how many exits there are, and kind of cycle your way through it. So this is the Deadpan Cove. I don't know what he child there for starters. Snitch parking lot.
I would like to assure the Antolini crime family that this footage will in no way be used in the final edit of our program.
It's so good. It's so good. And now we're going to head to the nutrient cache. I've also figured out how to do the lock-on tactic properly. So I was moaning a lot about it in my first Let's Play. But the next one I'm going to do this evening, I'll explain exactly how you're supposed to use it. And it can be quite beneficial. Well, it is beneficial.
An insatiable fish. The bull shark is 9/10 appetite.
So it just takes some practice like anything else, really. Okay, license plate. Not sure which number this is. I've lost track on my side over here. But again, very difficult to miss visually and physically. Okay, next up, another landmark. The Hobo Cove type of area. So funny, I love it. Also gave me a bit of trouble, but again, wet behind the gills.
Handyman special overlooking breathtaking panoramic lake views. Open living with vintage appeal. Call Deborah.
Then we're going to go ahead and grab the other nutrient cache just around the other side. And again, just to mention again, in the later areas, I do collectibles in entire runs, 6 or 7 collectibles in a run, and I clear out all the enemies before I do it, so it's much smoother. Right, so the next one is going to be cache 7 and license plate number 4, and I had to add this in as I forgot to put it in. Well, I made a mistake. So the commentary after this particular clip is going to continue from the previous clip, so if there's a slight inconsistency, it's because of that. So we can head in here, and we can actually grab 2 of the collectibles, the 2 nutrient caches, but the third one you're going to have to return later, as I'll show, when you're an elder to get through that particular grate. So we're going right over here. We can get, I think we can get 3. The license plate right there. Number 4. Then if we're looking just to the right and down, well, on the map, we're going to head straight through the next tunnel, feasting as we go. And right over here is going to be the first nutrient cache in this area. It's going to be nutrient cache number 7.
Protein caches like this one are
so we're going to come back with the next 2
tasty way for sharks
bit.
to increase their protein intake.
So I'm evolving as the shark's evolving. Okay, we're going to head back to the beginning of the area. We're going to head into either of these pipes. They both lead into the same room. But in gaming, I always go left first. Then you know, you get back here and you go, shit, where did I go? I went left. So entering this room, there's the other exit there. And then there's only one other exit which is down, so let's go. And you can see the nutrient cache in the distance. So I like to come into a room like this and do a circle. I cut it out, but I look all the way around, make sure there's only one other exit, and you can kind of process of elimination. You can grab your collectible. So coming up from the bottom, again looking around, where is everything? There's my cache right there. So that's the only other exit, which we're going to go through in a second. Well, I might have to come back here as an elder, I'm not sure. It will all be revealed.
A bull shark is an animal of broad dietary
8 to 14, so now we're going to exit through this area. And now I skipped the fighting over here, so I'm still in this brick area, as you can see. And in here, there is only one exit, I think, which is down. No, there's 2. So we're going to head down first, I think. And it's got the blue light, and there's a license plate right there. Thanks for playing. Munch, munch. Now we're going to head back up, I think. No, you see there's another exit there, so now we know there's 2 exits we can go to. Looks like we're going to go up first. But unsure. Nope, we're going to go down here. We're going to speed this up quite a bit. It's a lengthy tunnel. That's going to put you right here to the nutrient cache. Level 11.
Supercharged with gene-altering mutagens, the shark now has an asymmetric edge on the competition.
Speeding up again. So we're going to head back up and then take the right path, so to speak. Because right and left now doesn't make any sense. It's like space. So now you got to figure out which one you came in. They're facing that direction. We know we've got to go the other way. Because that's leading towards the ones we've already got. So head down here. Speeding up a bit as well. And there it is. Thank you. I can't wait to actually start playing, but comes a time when I have to sit back and do all the collectible guides that I've completed. I'm itching to play this now. I'm getting to the big areas, but I've got a fully maxed shark already, so I'm destroying everything. It'll make the collectible guides a lot easier to do. Get it.
The threats to our ocean seem overwhelming, but by working together now, we can ensure that future generations always have a place.
I wonder if they ever got tired creating that thing. Okay, that was bad, I'm sorry. Okay, next up. A lot of humans in this area, as in a lot of food, a lot of chum. But again, launching way before it and then pushing X twice in the air and then push your bite button. She will lunge even further. Okay, human there. I'm not interested in that. I only really attack humans when I'm got my equipment. I don't know why I keep saying equipment. It's the evolution. So if I know I'm going to be attacking boats, then I equip things that help me with the boats.
The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like
and also
this.
with the hunters. So you can get things to resist attacks while you're on the boat. You can get things that are you do more damage against boats. So it is strategic as well, which is pretty damn cool. This one gave me a little bit of trouble, but again, I'm going to skip to the one that I actually managed, jumping way before it, straight up, and then pushing the bite to grab it. You can always come back here when you're more evolved, and it'll make that a lot easier. Alrighty, we are in the cove. The snitch parking lot. We're going to go for that question mark right at the end. Probably should have got beforehand thinking about it, but we'll see if there's a grid or something. If not, you know where it is. So entering, we're going to go to the blue light this time. Lots of enemies here, which I've cleared out already. Then we're going to head down. Then right over here, we've got... Where's our exit? Right over there. One of these grids kind of glitched on me where I unlocked it like that, and then the gates didn't move and I couldn't get through it. I had to load the game to get through, but I've only ever had one crash in this game so far, so hats off to that. I'm very much looking forward to DLC and extra content, and I haven't even gotten through 80% of the game yet. That's how excited I am to keep playing it.
In the kill or be killed world of the sea.
Itching, itching, itching. Okay, landmark and a shit ton of chum, if you will. Chum. I was going to say chow, but then I said chum, so it was a combination. Oh, the screams. That's my white noise.
The spring of '73 was a magical time in Port.
Alright, enough hossing around. Let's get back in the water. I had to play that scream. It's music to my ears. Okay, this one is pretty high, as you can see. And I think I'm the same adult shark here. But again, you can launch way in front of it. Breach the water, then push X twice. And grab it with the bite in the end. Okay, after some feeding, we're going to come and grab this one, which is also pretty high. Sorry for the message alert there, I've got to put that on mute. So again, same strategy. Breach the water at a certain distance and go towards it. Done. Look how high that was. Super high. And this one's even higher. As you can see, I came back here. I think I'm fully evolved. No, I don't think I'm fully evolved. I'm just an elder now. As you can see, the shark looks fucking amazing. There we go. Do some backflips. And it's all yours. Okay, next up, we're going to head to that grate, which requires an elder to get in. Elder or adult? I think it's elder, yeah, elder.
Originally produced at Whitehall Street in New York City.
Obviously, fast forward, I'm not hacking my PS4 to speed the game up. Through the grid, or the grate. Head straight down. And there it is.
This protein supplement has 0 additives.
I love it. 0 additives. Okay, so now, this one is that one cache you can see on the left over there. But the initial gate to get into this tunneled area is open, and you can come in here beforehand, which I think I did. So we're going to skip the battles and go straight for the elder gate right there. I thought I was going to make a cut, that's why I started. But once you're an elder, you can come in here and grab your nutrient cache. Cache number 14, and the final one.
A shark is never one to pass up a fat fiesta.
And we're waiting for our trophy because trophies are awesome. There we go, guys. I'm going to leave you with some footage of the Barracuda Apex Predator, which I will be doing a video on all of those as well. So remember, guys, if you have any comments or any questions, please ask me down below. I'm always going to reply. Also remember, if you're having trouble with any games, I do share play for a living, and I can help you with those tricky trophies and their tricky platinums. So like I always say, guys, if you are enjoying the content, pretty please smash that like button, and if you are really enjoying it, then subscribe. So I want to say thanks for watching, and I want to catch you on the next one.
While most recognize it as the title of a classic rock radio staple, did you know that it's also a fish? Well, it's true.